Hi there, Michelle here from Snazzy Scrappin', and today I'm just going to show you a little card that I'm making for somebody for their birthday next week. I don't usually do this because it's not a die set or anything, but I just saw this idea on Pinterest because this person loves chocolate, so I just thought I'd replicate it. So what I've done is I've cut these out. I did the first layer with the 3 centimeter die from the vertical step card. I did cut out the 2 layers at first, but the top layer is stitched, so I decided that I'd do it again and not have that top layer stitched. So this one's 3 centimeter, this one's 2.5. And what I did was I just cut a piece of card and then I put these 3 and then I trimmed around it to get the size. But if you want the size, I've done, you might like to leave for more on the edge. It's 10.4 by 18.5 centimeters. Okay, so I used the foam dots that we sell, and I just decided to do this little video because it's chocolate month. As you know, it's Snazzy Scrappin'. A lot of you have already received a chocolate with your order, and don't forget to look inside that inside wrapper, because inside the white wrapper, because there may be a chocolate hidden, a voucher hidden in there for $20 in the month of May. Okay, so I've already done those 8 because I thought you don't want to sit there and watch that done. And then we're going to put there. Now, because I was making this card, I was actually looking for, I've got plenty of chocolate holders and things like that. So I was looking for something a bit different, and then I saw this. So of course last night I had to eat one of these. So I would get this wrapper on the inside, and what I'm going to do, I've torn it. Now when you tear foil paper or anything like that, make sure that you do it very towards yourself and very slowly, okay? Because otherwise it just, then you can get that downward slope. And I've also done it in the teal tones as well. Now it doesn't need to be perfect, so I'm going to put some, I'm just going to put that there so I can judge where it is. Going to put some Wonder tape on this one. Now I used foam dots. You could use, we sell scrap spots, which is like a liquid glue to do a 3D effect. And maybe one there. It's up to you what you wanted to use, really. Just be very careful of your foil because you don't want it to split, fray. But you don't really need to use that much either. That's probably enough to use for 3 different cards because you only need that one little layer up the top. Okay, so I'm going to put that just a little bit so it looks like the chocolate wrapper, and make sure that I'm not showing any of that underneath. Now I'm just going to trim that so it's even. At the bottom. Okay, so that looks like our chocolate bar. Just make sure that's not showing. Now I'm going to put a strip of ribbon across there like that. So I'm just going to put down the tape where I want the ribbon to go. That's the easiest way I've ever found to do ribbon. to make sure it's straight. And we're just going to make sure that's over it. Now on the back, I've got these, so what I'm going to do is just cut a couple of pieces of tape. You could trim that if you wanted to, but I just like that because it'll just keep it in there a bit better. Don't worry about that sitting up because I'm going to actually, what's the name of it? Put a back on. Now I'm just going to peel the back off that so that doesn't sit up. Oh, my scissors are a bit tacky today. I'll grab another pair. Probably should have made that longer and sat it on. I'll just leave it like that. Okay, so I've prepared this one where I've made a back. I'm going to just put that straight there like that. Okay, that's going to cover up. That was not well done because I forgot that I'd already taken the back of that one to tape. So I cut it to the same size and made the mat for it just to save time because I didn't want this to be any longer than 3 or 4 minutes. But I thought, how cute is this going to be? And I'm going to put some chocolate, real chocolates with it. So I'm just going to line that up so it matches the chocolate bar. I can trim it afterwards if I wanted to, if it was showing through. And then I'll just trim it down here as well. So you can't see that. How good does that look? Very quick. Not so quick doing these little things. I inked all them with walnut stain, but you could use vintage photo as well. And I'm just going to stamp this little sentiment from the mini sentiment stamp set 1. That's going to go in the middle there. Just used VersaFine Clear. I find that's the best for your sentiments. That, and I put jack paper on the back of this one. So it's a sticker. I'll just put that on there. Now, I didn't cut this one out with jack paper, so I'll just get a bit of tape. Now that's going to stick out over the edge, but we just flip that back. Don't try and, whenever you do that, whenever you put tape over the edge, don't try and cut it or anything. You just go like that and flip it back over, okay? And that's going to go on our ribbon. And there's our chocolate bar card. How cute is that? And very quick and easy, except for these things. And that they take a little bit of time, but how effective is that? And then you've got the back to write on. So I hope you enjoyed that. Look at all our products on snazzyscrappin.com and make sure you're a member of our VIP group. Bye for now.